Hi everyone, I'm Krista Brown. A lot of you probably know me from SHEEP because I teach all of the history classes this year. I also teach at Shepherd's Heart, and I've been homeschooling this is my 5th year. I also blog at Little Log Cottage School, and I create a lot of resources for homeschooling families and teachers. And I have been in education for almost 20 years. So that may tell you how old I am. I started off in education. Actually, I started off with music because I do have a strong musical background in theater, but I started realizing that I love teaching everything, not just music. So I have been teaching pre-K all the way up to 8th grade for 8 years now. I started out with 4th grade in the public school system in the year 2000. And I taught 4 years in 4th grade, and then I switched to 1st grade and taught 4 years there. And I really like both grades. I really can't. I don't know. There's something about 4th graders that you can talk to, and they get you, and you can do so much more with them. But then there's the 1st graders that they just get so excited whenever they learn how to read, or they're just so much fun. So every grade level has been a great opportunity to teach. I started teaching at Shepherd's Heart about 4 years ago, teaching 3rd through 8th grade. And I started teaching music there, but I started to branch out. So next year for SHEEP, I have proposed actually 3 classes, but I've broken them in 2 classes. I've broken them down into age groups so that I've got 5 classes altogether. But I want to talk to you about my STEM classes. I never in my life thought that I would be teaching science. But I needed to branch out because of my own kids. I knew that they needed science, and I started learning a lot about STEM and the importance of it. So this year for young inventors, we will be studying a lot of inventors, and we will be doing history, and we will be doing a lot of hands-on things. And last year with my group, I had 14 lessons, I think, and I didn't get near what I wanted to get done because one activity took us about 3 Mondays to complete because they just kept adding more and more to it. But it was probably the most powerful class I've ever taught. They did so much with this class that I just realized that science is a creative art. It's not just here's the facts and remembering them. It shouldn't be scary. It's just a lot of inventing and playing around and seeing what works and what doesn't work. But with our life that we're doing right now, you have to be inventive, you've got to be innovative, and you've got to be looking for the problems, not trying to solve problems your whole life. So for, 4th through 8th grade, I'm doing the Young Inventors class. And then for my 1st through 3rd graders, we're going to be doing a STEM theme every week. For example, August, we may be doing some summer activities, going into apples and doing all kinds of things. So with this class, we will be doing hands-on activities in class, but I will be sending you home things to do throughout the whole week that goes with apples. It could be math, science, reading. It could be very, subjects throughout all of your courses. So you can use them or you can't. It's up to you. But both of these classes, you will have homework through the week that you can use as your school day. So it's not just a 1 day a week class and then you're done. My project-based math, I have been studying a lot about project-based learning. I love to keep up with the latest educational trends. And right now I can see that it's going to be a huge, huge deal for our kids as they get older. I started realizing that when my kids wanted to earn money, my husband built a lemonade stand. And since we live downtown, we get a lot of foot traffic, and they love selling lemonade. Now, when I started saying, well, who are your investors? Your dad and I are investors because we are the ones having to supply the lemonade and the cups. So you owe us money after you earn it. And they started kind of thinking, what? How does that work? And then when there were 3 of them selling it, I said, you've got to split that money up. You've got to divide it. Then they started realizing that, well, with the less people we have, the more money I'll make in our business and our company. So with project-based math this year, we will be doing a lot of activities like that. Very hands-on, a lot of planning. It's not all math, it's also teaching you business skills, how to be an entrepreneur. We will be selling lemonade during lunchtime so kids can get that hands-on. You know, why do we need to know how to add decimals? Why do we need to know how to count change back? All that subtraction, things like that. They'll be planning Thanksgiving dinner. I do want to have a Thanksgiving dinner during lunch. So all of the kids will have to plan out the menu and how much things cost and shop and compare. So all year long, just hands-on things that will take up, I don't know, probably one activity would probably take a month long to plan out and to actually apply it. Because the more that they apply math, the more they understand it and they love it. So I have a 5th through 8th grade class, and then I also have a 2nd and 3rd grade project-based math. And they may be doing some of the same things, but maybe on a lower scale, not such a great big scale. And then I'm teaching history. Now this year I've taught the 13 colonies and European exploration. Next year I want to continue that because these kids are ready now to go to the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, and I really want to get in deep and get them to really understand the causes of this and the effects that have taken place. And I hope the kids that are in that class will stay with us. If your kids have not taken that class and you think that they would really benefit from it, just see me and talk to me, because I think I can catch them up over the summer so that they will be able to take this class. Again, lots of games, lots of PowerPoint presentations. They'll be doing little folder notebooks to keep up with the events. It's just a lot of fun and lots of hands-on, and the kids get a lot out of it. But I will be at open house at the end of the month. Please come by and see me if you have any questions about any of the classes. I would love to talk to you about it because I love, love, love teaching. Thanks so much.